We flew south to where the invasion started 4 years ago. We're being taken by helicopter because it's too dangerous to go by road. Our destination is the port of Qasr, which the British like to describe as a great success story for them and for locals. The handover of power is well underway, but the outcome in this part of Iraq is still uncertain. This is one place where sectarian differences have largely been set aside to protect local business.
You will not get a better example of a bustling local economy. The focus here is on making money, it's on earning a living. And the British hold up Qasr as a kind of beacon, if you like, of what Iraq could become. And yet, as soon as you talk to local people, they've got problems. No jobs, no money, they're frankly struggling.
It's the start of a new day for the 400 pupils at the Dakpema Primary School in Tamale. This is the north of the country, a region where there's still widespread poverty and much less development than down south.
Zachary, how many shall we count? Is that 2 there?
And nearly all these children come from deprived backgrounds.
Sometimes the children don't come to school early, and some of them also come hungry. While you are teaching, they sleep. Clap hands for her. Who else can try?
To the drumbeat of a rather uncertain brass band, the cortege set out from the royal palace. No crowds to line the streets. The nervous marksman eyeing the skyline, a reminder of how tight security had to be, for fear of unexpected attacks on this exposed mass gathering of top officials. An astonishingly slow procession on foot when you think this city has seen its share of rocket attacks and suicide bombers. But roads around had all been blocked. The Afghan people were watching at home on television. Past the serried ranks of Afghan soldiers, the coffin draped in the national colours of black, red and green arrived at the city's main mosque. And from there, it was finally carried up onto a hilltop above the city for burial in the family vault. As dusk drew near, final prayers. The rusting, bullet-riddled mausoleum, a reminder of how much still remains to be rebuilt in this war-torn country, one of the poorest in the world, and still a troubling focal point in the battle against Al-Qaeda and its Taliban allies.
Well, I've left the clinic and I've come to a rural village which is home to Peleng Mutswari. She's one of the women following the programme. She is HIV positive. She's already lost 2 sons to AIDS. Happily, though, she now has an 18-month-old toddler who's free of the virus, and she's just given birth. I'm going to go to see her.
Overjoyed to be home with her newborn baby and following the nurse's advice about breastfeeding, Peleng knows there's every chance her little girl will also be HIV-free. She told me she's so grateful to the programme. There's now a way of preventing her from passing on HIV to her children. She doesn't want them to suffer from the virus or the stigma that's attached to her as an HIV carrier. I leave Lesotho with hope for its future. The government has made good progress despite the many challenges, and there's a real chance now of a new generation being born free of HIV.
Then there's some